Okay, Rambam, Maimonides' teachings. We've come to the next book, book number 12. And let's get right into it. Book of Acquisitions. Um, and chapter 1. In the name of the Lord, eternal God, the beginning of wisdom, acquire wisdom. With all your resources, gain understanding. The book of Acquisition is the 12th book, 12 out of 14. The book contains five halachas, which are arranged in the following order: laws of selling, laws of acquisition and gifts, laws governing relations between neighbors, laws governing relations with agents and partners, laws governing servants, and laws of selling. These laws contain five mitzvahs, one positive and four negative. They are the laws of buying and selling. Number two is not to cheat when buying and selling. Number three, not to cause discomfort through words. Number four, not to cheat a convert financially. Number five, not to cause a convert discomfort through words. These mitzvahs are explained in the chapters that follow. Okay. Halacha 1. An article is not acquired merely through a verbal agreement. This applies even when witnesses testify that the principals have reached an agreement. It's what is implied. So if a person says, I'm selling you this house, I'm selling you this wine, I'm selling you this servant, right? And the price is fixed. The seller says, I've sold it. And tell witnesses, serve, and they tell witnesses, serve as witnesses that so and so has sold and so has purchased, right? Okay. Their words are of no consequence. It is as if they have never spoken to each other at all. In other words, halachic ramification of it is nothing. The same applies with regard to a person who gives a gift and its recipient. If, however, the purchase was completed through one of the media by which the property is transferred, the purchaser acquires the object. There is no need for witnesses. Neither the seller or the purchaser may retract. In other words, you need to make an act of acquisition. There has to be some kind of transfer. So what is an acquisition? What does it mean that an acquisition is made? So landed property can be acquired in one of three ways: through transfer of money, okay, through the transfer of a deed of sale, or through a chazaka manifesting one's ownership. All these have much more detail to come. How is property acquired through a transfer of money? So that was land. Oh, sorry. Now the details how through money. If one person sold another person a house or a field, and the purchaser gave him the money agreed upon, he acquires it. Okay, yay money. When does the above apply? In a place where it is not customary to write a deed of sale. In a place where it's customary to write a deed of sale, however, the purchaser does not acquire the property until the deed is composed. Landed property cannot be acquired for less than a purchase worth. It has to be minimum value. So you need a documentation. So, number 5, if a purchaser makes the following stipulation: I desire, if I desire, I will acquire it through the transfer of money. Or if I desire, I will acquire it through the transfer of a deed of sale, and gives money on the basis of this stipulation. It is established as a binding condition. Once the money has been paid, the seller cannot retract because of the stipulation. The purchaser can, however, retract until a deed of sale is written. certain laws apply when the seller makes such a condition. Why? Because the purchaser made that stipulation by giving the money that makes, because it's a stipulation, so therefore it's sufficient. Okay, I have to stop here.
Thank you, Rabbi.
God bless. Hi,
Thank
folks.
you.